for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And please turn on the notification bell. That way, every time I upload a video, you'll be the first one to see it. Let's get into it. What we're going to talk about, we talk about celebrity news, celebrity gossip, what's going on IG and Google, fair use, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged in our opinion and for entertainment purposes only. And don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. And thank you for your love and support.
So don't forget to like, to comment, and also subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell. So let's talk about what's being reported from Radar Online. ABC News president cut staff after the GMA leaked exposing Amy Robach and TJ Holmes' romance. So it's basically being reported that ABC president Kim Goodwin allegedly has downsized the staff and they move to describe a person as a personal and executives in regards to targeting criticism in regards to deciding who will stay and who will go during the first round of layoffs. So it's basically saying that she's laying off people, and it also says that Goodwin says about 50 jobs will be eliminated over the time as part of Disney's plan to slash 7,000 positions across the company. So everyone had been speaking about when everything happened in regards to TJ Holmes and Amy. There was talks on the staff. Is anyone cheating? If this is what's going to happen, this is what's going to happen to this person too. We're not the only ones cheating. So basically what this article is basically saying, people feel that she's taking it personal, allegedly firing people who she feels should be fired. Now, if that's true, some people may try to sue, because if she's trying to make it personal in regards to who should go, who should stay, that should be based on several different things, and that should come from a human resources, point of view. You would think that it wouldn't really come from her, human resources. If a person has less seniority, if a person has several lates, if a person has several complaints, it has to be based on something. So I get that they're basically trying to say she's trying to make it personal, but they're saying she's facing accusations and she's targeting criticism for it. But what wishes? The biggest thing is, we know that Amy and TJ are trying extremely hard to try and pitch a show. No one has really picked it up. They were trying to see if they can replace XYZ. They weren't able to. And then it's being reported that Kelly, from Kelly and Ryan, who is now Kelly and her husband, they're basically, Kelly kind of made a joke in regards to they're going to try and keep their relationship professional. They're married. So she basically said that she's going to put something on. I don't know if I can use that word. She said she's going to basically put something on where he can't get to her. Let's just say it that way. But what wishes in regards to this? I mean, if job cuts have to come through, that has to come from HR of who. This is not legal advice. It's not HR advice. This is just my opinion. It has to come from HR of who has to be cut. So if they're already complaining that jobs are cut and there's going to be nationwide in regards to Disney plans to cut 7,000 jobs, and which I'm surprised, because the summertime is coming, you would think they'd be adding people on. But maybe they're losing a little money in certain areas and they're able to trim the fat. So what wishes in regards to that? Okay, let's get to the next clip, because it's basically being reported TJ Holmes and Amy plans to move in together, working on a return to TV as a couple. So that's what I'm saying. Doesn't seem like people have picked it up. This is the biggest thing. If they would have announced it, went to their bosses would have allegedly, just my opinion, their bosses would have had them made a statement. But since it was kind of behind the scenes, someone caught pictures of him grabbing her behind, tapping her behind, They're spotted out hanging out at some Airbnb or some friend's house, who knows? But I think that's what did it. Whoever had them followed, or if there was a investigation following them, or someone found out through the staff this was happening and then someone them had them followed. But here nor there, many people were like, well, how did somebody, and why is somebody in the bushes taking these pictures? We feel bad we're seeing them, but we wanted to know what was going on with Amy and TJ. So this is the biggest thing. They're working hard at trying to get a job. It was reported that Amy was able to receive a little bit more in regards to her exit than TJ, because of course TJ's name was dragged through the mud in regards to him having alleged several different women he allegedly dated. Now, whether they were together in that kind of way, I don't know. Whether they were reporting it, I guess they were basically saying we had a relationship. We had relations. So, Amy, Amy, Amy. But well wishes. Recently there was a report in regards to his ex-wife. I can't remember what the ex-wife was talking about. Yeah, but well wishes to Amy, to TJ. Messy situation. And then there's so much going on. Don Lemon's being questioned about what he's saying, what he's doing. What's going on with sportscasters, newscasters, host, co-host? What's going on? I mean, you know, they have to understand they're on television. There's moral clauses. You have to be careful what you do outside of. I was listening to, who was it? Someone was released from being on the NFL reporting. Was it in NFL? I think he was a host for. He was actually a host for NBA because he played basketball. He was an actual host for NBA, and then he had said he had a party and there was girls behind. He said he was smoking something. He was getting his hair cut, and he was like, "Yeah, y'all, check me out." Da, da. And he said he rarely goes live. He rarely goes live, but this day he decided to go live. He was laughing about it. So there's people behind. He posts the live. He gets a call from corporate, allegedly from the NBA staff, saying, "What's going on?" And he said, "You kind of see what's going on. I'm having a party." And he was like, "We're going to have to let you go because this is a moral clause issue." And he was like, "Well, okay." And, I think they know that they have to have a life in regards to whatever they post online, whatever they do outside of. They have to be careful. Anybody has to be careful outside of the home. So if TJ and Amy are allegedly spotted cheating on their spouses and they're married, that is breaking a moral clause because you're making our company look bad that you're cheating and you're married. Now, you dating and you're not married, that's a kind of different thing. You're still probably supposed to tell your supervisor or HR you're dating, but well wishes. Let me know in the comments how you feel about the president is getting question about people being released, let go, and in regards to Disney having 7,000 jobs cut. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.